Good morning, Mod and Pop Thrifters. My name is Tom, and I'm a stay-at-home dad for 5 kids and a full-time eBay reseller. It is Monday morning, so I have 30 items going out. My kids are getting ready for school, so I'm going to try and get this knocked out quick. I told you guys I thought probably the Star Wars Pez would sell pretty quick, and it did. $12 free shipping, so now we're just waiting on these slackers. Mesquite shirt. This is a thicker poly fabric, and then it has these cool accent shoulders. And the same thing on the back. Sold for $12.99, part of that big lot of Western shirts. This one is not pearl snatch. I would love to have kept this shirt because I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan, and I'm a Johnny Cash fan as well. Just not quite with the fervor. But this is a men's medium. I got it off of Whatnot for a couple bucks. Sold for $18, I think free shipping. And then you have these two, some people call this waffle, some people call it thermal. I think they're both right. These are both men's mediums. I paid $2 a piece for them at a yard sale. So it's been a hot minute, but it took us a while to get them listed. I think they've been listed for 2 or 3 weeks. They sold for $12.99 each to the same buyer. And this is one of those where I made my money back on this stuff a while ago, and the kids already had this one, so no point in giving it to them. So when I got a best offer for $5, and this really isn't worth much, I took it because it converts. An impression turns into a click, which turns into a page view, which turns into a sale. And your conversion rate makes a lot of difference on how much eBay wants to show your stuff. This is essentially a windbreaker jacket pullover sweatshirt kind of thing. And it is sold for $18. I mean, brand new, that would have been $125 with the Polo Golf. But I got it for like $3 at a thrift store, and somebody paid me $18 for it. Haters gonna hate, Carhartt's gonna sell. This is just a green button-up shirt. Button up because the collar doesn't button down to the shirt. That is the difference. Button up means that this has buttons and the collar is up. If there's a fastener to hold the collar down, then it's a button down. Carhartt is gonna Carhartt, and it sells these little squares in the fabric that make it tear resistant. Is actually called rip stop, and it helps somewhat. An obscure term like that might help your item sell, but since most people don't know it, then a lot of people aren't searching for it. But also people who do know it, it's going to help. It isn't going to hurt anything, and now you know. That's called ripstop fabric. This sold for $28. It's another not kids cartoon anime. And then this picked up just a couple of days ago for $2 at Goodwill, and it sold for like 11 or 12. I didn't actually look this up, but I found it in the box and knew it was sold. This is a bunch of stuff Levi pulled and listed for me the other day. He picked this Fiesta wear, and this bowl sold. It sold really high too. I don't remember exactly for what. K11 is not a box we get in very much anymore. Hold on a second. So this is a Mitchell & Ness, and they do a lot of vintage NBA stuff. I don't know what else they do, but this is not old. It's just a cool older graphic of the Cleveland Cavaliers tank top. You got to wonder about the sanity of a person who is ordering a tank top on a day like this. It's cold. My window's busted. I'm going to replace it in the spring. But it was like that when we bought the house. So down here in this, we have 2 things that sold. This popcorn popper sold for $41. These stir crazies do well. I said that when I picked it up. Sold for $41 free shipping. And it'll cost some money to ship. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to ship, but they sell quick. And normally you pick them up for $4 or $5, and they sell for $40. And then this book is one that I picked up the other day of a handful. I ended up donating the other ones back, but this one sold for $13, and I only had $20 in all the books and this crate that's listed for $70. Hero Scape. We paid what was it, $3.50 for this the other day. And it sold for, it's missing one piece, and it sold for $70, I think. Probably free shipping. This is just about as generic as it can be. There's no artist signature. There's no branding. It's just a cool covered bridge, and then there's no tag. So this is pretty low rent for a crew neck sweatshirt. Sold for $12.40 plus shipping. This is an old Peoria Chiefs from when they were owned by the Cubs, and now they're owned by the St. Louis Cardinals. And this sold for $52. I think it was on best offer. It's probably free shipping. Sold, it's been around since the beginning of the school year, so like August, because it was one of the very first. I dropped the boys off at school and went to yard sales when we moved into this house. So I think I paid $15 or $20 for it, and it sold for $50 plus shipping, but it took a while. I mean, 4 or 5 months, something like that. Robin Tower is a British guitarist, not hugely popular, but I mean, he's not Eric Clapton, but he is a fantastic musician. And this is a tour t-shirt that I got off of Whatnot. Not in great shape. Pretty sure it's bootleg, but there aren't a lot of t-shirts out there at all. So when I saw that one, I was like, that's probably good. Got it for not very much, and I think it sold for not very much. So Desiree's aunt found this at a thrift store for $1, sealed, 2 cassettes, and said she couldn't leave it there for $1 and wanted to give it to me either to resell or to keep, because I'm a Beatles fan and I like weird old stuff, and she likes me and knew that this would do something for me. $17.50. I actually already have it on CD, and I have some of the old advertisement boxes from when that came out. I have another one too, but I don't know exactly where it is. So this ribbed sweatshirt, kind of military style, was one that I went back and got on that day where I was like, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I left after I was editing the video. I was like, I should have grabbed that, and I should have grabbed that, and I should have grabbed that. And we went back the next day, and I picked that one up for $5, and it sold for $20. So, and that was probably 5-6 weeks ago. This I picked up like probably almost a year ago now. Illinois Wesleyan is a small college around here. Small college stuff does okay. This is a vintage but fairly generic zip-up hood. I paid $2 at an estate sale, and it sold for like $12. Evelyn found something that has a 3.
Yeah.
Cool. This sold for $7 free shipping, and it's from 1980, Pink Panther. Cool piece, but Evie needs a pink tiger, huh? Pink Panther.
Yeah.
But we got to ship him, but you can play with him for a little bit. It's one of those things, I got it in a lot, and at $7 free shipping, is it really worth messing with? But is throwing it away a better option? Not really. I make $1 or $2 on something I have nothing in, and it doesn't get thrown away. It finds a home. This is a massager we picked up. It was $2.50, $2, less than $3. Sold in a couple of weeks for $29 plus shipping, but it's gonna be kind of expensive to ship because it's
that
huge.
one I found with a 3.
You found another box that has a 3 on it? Show them. Where's the 3? Right there? That one has a 3? Good job.
Yep.
That's a 3. She's 3, and so she's fascinated by 3s. Okay, and I have a mess of stuff in the house, so I think everything else is inside. So Miss 11 here sold men's XL for $9 plus shipping. Red Hot Chillin' Peppers, kind of a parody thing. Western, made in Texas shirt. I think it's dated. Maybe it's not dated, but it's a cool shirt. I paid $2.50 for it. It sold for $19 free shipping, I think. You just saw in the video that dropped today, what'll be yesterday's video by the time you see this, this guy sold for $55 on offer. I had it listed for $58, and the buyer came in and offered $55, and I'm like, okay, that's close enough. We paid $5 for it. And then this sold. This is how we ended up selling it for $28.50. The shaver, the one that was still new unopened package, and the charger that worked. And then these are Justin boots, and that's a good name brand. They don't sell for a lot of money, but they have a fast sell-through. Justin brand boots, and then that number is the style. So these are $14.49, and $38 plus shipping is nothing to sneeze at. I think I paid $2 for those at an estate sale, and they're good boots, and $38 is a good sale. But I think a lot of people expect to get a lot of money for cowboy boots, and there's a lot you can get a lot of money out of, but Justin's are quality and going to sell quick. And if you can pick them up for under $10, you're going to make 25, 30, maybe more. We're watching Daniel Tiger. Okay, so 33 packages out the door today, and we got to go pick brothers up in an hour. You want to go see what's at Goodwill?
Yeah?
Say, Dad, buckle up first.
Dad, buckle up first.
Okay, we'll see you at Goodwill.
No.
Buckle, just so you know. You ready, sister?
Yeah?
Woohoo! You got your flashlight going?
5 years.
Yeah.
Called Walk Around.
Cool, let's go to Goodwill. Okay, so I don't have any comps on this, and I don't know if they're going to charge me $2 because they're 50 cents a piece, or 50 cents because it's one thing. These are 50 cents a piece, and they comp at 6 or 8. The sell-through is pretty low, but at $6 a piece for these 5, I mean, I think that's worth waiting a little bit on. And then Evie's tongue is not pink. I don't know what she was eating that she thought. I guess it's just regular pink. These I've done well on in the past, so I'll comp them again. And then I don't know anything about this, but it's new in package at $3.29, so we'll find out. Over here, I noticed nice looking Blu-ray disc player. And what is this? DVD with a volume like that? That's odd. Let's not pick up the pink gnome. This thing's pretty neat.
I just wanted to see what pink it was.
So I was pretty excited when I saw this fire department Scentsy warmer, but as you can see, it's not the right one inside, so it was worthless. Got anything interesting here? Just an Evelyn. She's interesting. This is cute. Oh, jeez. It's got, oh, that is something. As we were walking in, there was a guy walking out with a handful of cool things. There's categories for $1.44. This is a Elastigirl that's Stretch Armstrong. That's a pickup for sure. Saw something else. Oh, these little dinosaurs. Hey, have you done? What are these? They're Pittsburgh Penguin Uggs. And they look reasonably new, $7.99. They aren't Ugg brand, obviously. Are they branded at all? Just each. Man. Evie found her place to hang out while Daddy looks. Those are nice looking Vans. Denim. And that marker will come off super easy with some 9.5 denim Vans for $5.99. Ooh, but I didn't notice they marked all over the soles. I'm not worried about. This leather, I still think they'll clean up. Okay, so these have a 100% sell through. There's 5 listed, 5 sold. I don't know what they're going to charge me for them, but they are, they're going to probably sell for $40. So I did end up picking up the Penguin things. This has like 3 or 4 listed and none sold, but the 3 or 4 listed are in the like $100, $75 range. I need to comp this thing before I end up buying a piece of glass I can't do anything with. So we have just a minute or two before we have to go get Brothers, but we're done in the Goodwill. So let's do some comps on these shoes. I think I can get them cleaned up. I'll show them to you if I do. $5.99. That one's on the floor. This one was $7.99. That's a Stretch Armstrong style Elastigirl. I have not yet found. I just broke her leg. How do you break? Daggone it. What the daggone? Well, I'll put the comps up if you find her not broken. I think we paid $1.99, which is probably too much. This I paid $3.29, and I know the cups are worth that. I think the carafe makes it better.
Let me see.
Oh, you want to see Elastigirl? And this is all basically new stuff. These Bible things, I didn't get one barcode to scan, and I did get the other one. So I'm not sure if the one box was $40 or if that was like the set. So I'll put up some comps and we'll see what they do. Her knees just bend. I think they're not supposed to bend. So I'll give you an idea how much I think I'm gonna get out of those. This, Joe made a good point. Why not just hang on to that for Christmas or a random birthday party at $1.44? But here are the comps because it's brand new and sealed, and I don't know what it's worth. You broke her on accident?
Yeah.
I broke her on accident too. These books are pretty cool. Those are the titles. And what may end up being the whole shebang of the whole video was just rolling out on a new cart. And I was like, that's neat, I'm gonna grab it and see. And it may just really be something. So that's what we do. Goodwill for a couple minutes, find some good stuff and make money on it, and then we go pick up the Brothers. So you can see after my 10% loyalty discount, I only spent $16.96. And it looks like we're gonna get $210 worth of listings. We're sitting here waiting on other brother to get out of school. So that was weird, Levi. You're reading a book. Monster book. Wow. So pretty good overall. It may take a long time to get to 210 out of this stuff, but only spending $16 out of pocket, I'll make my money back really quick.